Hi, sir. Are you looking to increase your followers? Make sure you subscribe to unlock my tweet.
Yo, you looking to increase the size of your egg roll?
Buy my merchandise, please. Looking to transition into another woman? Oh, God.
For Palestine!
So I'm taking that as a no.
Liberals against Trump! Donate to Bill!
Buy some shitty coffee and support my page.
Support Biden 2024!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Comrade John here. Wednesday, the what is it today? The 14th, I think. Yes. Hi. How are you? I'm a bit run down. I've had I've been out today. I've had a couple of commitments, and last night. Oh man, oh man. Listen. I know that we've got this national strike rolling. Okay, it's now over 5,000, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you tell me, how do you feel? How do you feel? I'm feeling quietly confident, mate. It looks good. Looks good. The feedback's good. Um, you know, uh, you know, uh, it's exposed a few things. You know what I mean? There's people that have come out against it, and things have been said about me and stuff like that. Look, I can't really. It's just me doing this, folks. It's just me doing, and you. I mean, I know there's shitloads of yous. I know that. I didn't mean that. Okay. Listen. But apart from that, mate, look. I got a call. I got a distress call, mate, from a crew of guys up in offshore in Darwin, doing a big pipe job up there. They were maritime workers working on this pipe and pipeline, and I mean, very significant safety issues, mate, in very difficult conditions, operating conditions in the seas up there, and they'd finished, mate. They'd done everything they were obligated to do, and on their way back, and halfway back into Darwin, then to fly home, and the boat was ordered to turn around and go back, and they had to stay there and finish the job. So now that throws up some. These people didn't want to go back, mate. They were a captive. They were a captive crew. That's serious. So anyway, listen. They called for help, and I've done my best to intervene, help. Not intervene, but provide assistance. Now, look, I had to call upon a guy called Sean Ambrose. Okay, he's on our channel, right in the chat. Comrade Sean, great guy, ex. Tied up in the Maritime Union and waterfront and politics and all that sort of stuff. But basically, I had to call upon his expertise and assistance, and thank you, Sean. I mean it, mate. On behalf of the crew, and for your intervention and advice on the fucking the Slavery Act and stuff like that, mate. No H&S, which you are very qualified to speak about in maritime. So thank you. Look, to everyone else, I mean, look, that's not the only interaction I've had with Sean Ambrose, okay, and others in the maritime industry, okay. I've had this event. Yeah, I'll drop in some of the footage that was sent to me about this. Have a look at it, mate. Within context, I'm advised it's already gone over all the maritime sort of union or maritime, social media channels. So I'm not speaking out of turn, but look. I've also spoken to Sean and others, and we're talking the old lefties, mate. The old lefties, construction and maritime and transport and stuff like that, mate. All of us in the left, all of us have been all betrayed. I mean, it's no secret, mate. We've all been betrayed, and we've all been deceived, right? And our legacy, mate, our hard work, all of our hard work inside of the left and the unions in particular, the unions, man, fuck. My family dedicated their life into the unions. So anyway, I'm calling upon those people, the old lefties in particular, but not just the lefties, mate. I'm calling upon the guys on the job. Now, what I'm asking, mate, is this: is that I want all of us to sort of get our heads together, and I want to talk about trafficking, people trafficking, child trafficking through the ports, okay, through the ports, shipping. And I want to, also call upon the ship's captains and the seamen, the crew on the seamen. So I want to call upon them as well. And I want to talk about trafficking and in particular child trafficking. I want to see if we can get a meeting of the minds, right? I mean, we're all fathers and family people, man. I mean, fuck, this shouldn't be hard. You know, I want us to see if we can get a meeting of the minds about trafficking and, in particular, child trafficking, and see what we can do about it, because it's an epidemic. There's lots and lots of kids going through, airports. I mean, we've got airports here in Australia, mate, totally unregulated, mate. Chinese now own them outright. I mean, who knows what's being flown in and out in terms of human cargo. We have, a whole bunch of, what do they call them? Embassy art type containers, mate. They just don't even go through customs. They're all subjected to diplomatic immunity. Okay, they're not even looked at, and so on and so on. So, Sean Ambrose, mate, Sean, he's a family man. He's a good Aussie guy, and he's a working class lad, and he's on board with this, this thinking. He's on board with trying to look for what we may be able to do. Okay. So look, the strike, all that stuff, mate. Yes, heaps and stuff. I don't even know where to start. There are many elements to this, mate, and I am trying my best to get across and liaise and talk with as many people as I can. This weekend, Sunday, I think it is, I'm up at Gympie. I'm doing a My Place meeting up there. The following Sunday, I'm going to be at Kingaroy. Okay, so any of you guys out at Kingaroy, mate, come and eat some fucking peanuts with Commo John. Look, so that's, yes, the strike and all that, mate, really putting a lot of effort into it and that. But lots of other stuff going on as well, but behind the scenes stuff, things that I just can't walk away from or can't look away from or whatever. We all want a better country out there. All of us just want, to get this monkey off our back and have a better country. And me too. I'm all for that, right? And the only way we're going to do that, everyone, listen, is to get people talking. We've got to get them talking. Now, look, I want to tell you the difference between me, Comho John. Please get this, okay? Please get this, okay? Look, and all these other, people out there doing all this stuff, right? Social media influencers, all this stuff, right? Look, I'm not building anything. I'm not building. Right? I don't have it in me to build anything, mate. Okay. I want to unleash. I want to unleash. That's what I want to do. I want all of us, all this energy, suffocation and suppression that we've been under, I want it released. And that release, I'm hoping a lot of it's going to be good. A lot of it's going to be for the good, right? We're gonna go and do some good with this energy that we're going to release. I'm hoping all that happens, right? But before we can get into that, man, before we can do that, we have to have justice. We've got to have people held to account for what's happened to us all and how we got here and all this betrayal. Come on, we've all been backstabbed and deceived and betrayed, man, and it's hurt. That betrayal, I can't forgive it. It's got to be punished. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to unleash all this fury in the Australian population. Unleash it, right? I don't want to control it. I'm not going to stand in front of it. No way. No way. And when we get the monkey off our back, I am telling you how beautiful and how quickly we are going to recover. Once we get justice, once we get all these monkeys off our back, these suffocating belligerent occupiers off our back and piss them all off, mate, and get justice, right? Once we do that, our whole nation and communities will turn around, mate, really, really quickly. You watch it, mate, because we are going to unleash a tsunami of godly forces, good forces, instead of this evil satanic shit that we've been at war with. Oh, fuck, are you tight? Oh, fuck, I am. Oh, dear, oh, me. So that's the difference. Okay, Commo John. Okay, I want to let you guys off the leash, and we can't do that if we're just going to go feral. If that's the case, we're just going to hurt people or get hurt, and we don't want to do that, and we don't have to. Let's get let off the leash. Let's let this fury off the leash. But let's make sure, mate. Let's make sure it's all pointed in the right direction and at the right people. And let's not be fighting in amongst each other. Now, the other big thing with me you need to know is this. Look, my thinking and where I'm coming from. I am not building anything, so I don't want you to join anything. I don't want you to swap anything. I want you just basically, I just want to get an agreement for a common cause. That's what I want. Okay. Now to do that, where I'm coming from is this. I know that there's a whole bunch of tribes out there. I mean, shit, I've grown up with factions and tribes and all that all my life. I'm asking for a meeting of the tribes. I want the tribes to come together, and let's form a common cause. That's what I'm after. Now I know that amongst the gatekeepers, and I'm not going to keep saying this, guys, but you can see who's saying what. You can see it. I mean, on the point, you can see it. You make the call there. Now, we're never going to get those gatekeepers ever to, come into a common cause of any description. Any description. And you've got to get this thing out of your head, mate. Please stop using the word ego. Please stop that, everyone. Please. You are not witnessing ego. Now, with Como John, you've got to understand, I know the dangers of power. I know what it does to you because I've had it. And it's a burden. You're walking around with lots of political, industrial, and economic power. You know what I mean? It can fuck with your head. I've been through this, but I've been surrounded by, old, tough men. They didn't let it get to my head. They'll knock me out. I've been knocked out a couple of times. Went to my head. It's like a little demon, mate. Like a little demon. Ooh. So I understand that. You ain't dealing with any ego with Como John. I am serious, folks. I have left that part of my life behind. I'm now moved on. I just want a better world. So in all of the rest of the freedom movement, it's not ego. It's not. This is all engineered division. It is all engineered division. You are seeing Freemason diversionary tactics. You're seeing Zionist political tactics and systems plays. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not ego. It's not ego. There's never going to be agreement reached. These people are professional gatekeepers and they're being handled. And right now, because I had just, stupid me out of nowhere, where did it come from? Where did this dumbass fucking Como come from? Because I've just moved emotion, and I mean, I don't think it's a big deal, But what has it done? I mean, it's unleashed energy, and there's 5,000 plus people, and it's still growing every day. So it's unleashed energy, right? But it's also shown you, right, and exposed to you, right, who's in and who's not, and who they really are. So you work that one out. Because you out there, all of yous in the free, you are the only ones that can fix that. I can't fix that. It's not within my power, jurisdiction. I just don't. You are the consumers out there. You are the activists. You are the media. You, not them. They're gatekeepers. You are the media. Now, if you're prepared to be boxed in, I mean, look what's happening, folks. They gone wall to shut Como John down. Wall to fucking wall, mate. Don't talk about the strike. I mean, what channels have been shut down, what people have been kicked out? I don't know. I don't have the time to follow this. I'm just telling you what I've been told. So, now, well, all of that stuff's going on. You've got to work it out. Are you going to push past it or not? If you show me that you can do this, if you show me this, if you give me your imprimatur, then you have my word. I will represent you honestly, fairly, and to the best of my ability, and I will never betray you, ever. I put that on the record. But you have to show me this stuff, folks. Unless I have your blessing and your energy, right? Remember this. It is a scientific fact that power and force, right, are not the same thing, right? Force comes from when, a big heavy object or something, and it hits something. Where it hits, that point, that's called force. Power is energy, circular. It's like a electricity cord, circular. We can't beat their force. We can't meet force with force. We can't. They have the energy weapons. They do. They have the guns. They have the dogs. They have the police forces. They have all these drug fucked, right? Freaked out, psyched out fucking police forces out there. None of them lawful, none of them legal, and they're off the leash. We can't outpower that. Sorry, we can't outforce that. We have to build our power. And power, mate, is like the mustard seed under the asphalt. It just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing, mate, and eventually it will break through and grow. Force and power are not the same thing. They have power. Sorry, they have force. We are building the power. So you need to understand that, folks. And we're building that power, right, by uniting the tribes, bringing the clans together, the clans. Whatever is out there, we're bringing them together, and we're just asking them something very simple. Help us bring our country back, and help us clean up all this predatory child stuff. It's not too much to ask. If we don't do that, what all Australians have to understand, to the best of my ability, folks. Look, I'm not right into this like other Christian individuals and groups, mate. They study this and that. It's too traumatic for me. It's just too traumatic. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm just a father, right? That's it. Now, the whole child stuff, mate, the whole child Moloch stuff, whatever you want to describe it, right, is this. Look, man, it's a fucking poison in our country, and we've got gangrene. Australia is probably one of right up there, mate, in terms of what the fuck is happening to vulnerable children. You got me. Now, we've got gangrene, people. Now, if we don't clean this up, mate, all the rest of us, whether we've done anything or not to a child, all the rest of it are going to go down with all this other shit. It's going to take the country down. It will. It will, mate. And this has all been spoken about and organised about all around the world, but in particular under President Trump. In particular Trump. You know, I mean, you know, there's some very interesting stuff coming, mate, by the end of this year. You're not going to know this country, folks. You are not going to know this country. That's such are the changes that are coming. And I'm not saying I know all of these changes. I don't. You know, I'm just a guy that has operated and worked in a career that's been interesting, and I've got insights. That's it. That's all it is. And, you know, my goals in life is to be left the fuck alone. That's my goal. But I can't do that unless I get the country back. And I can't get the country back without you. So you and me are fucking stuck together. Okay. Now, look, all that stuff going on. And, but I just want to let you know, don't make a big deal out of it because we're just getting our heads together now. But, you know, I've really want to thank Sean Ambrose. We're talking about getting others all together and talking about the maritime industry and, you know, Ports of Melbourne, botany and all that sort of stuff, and ship captains as well. Others in the industry who are fathers, you know, from the left. We're not talking Christian people here, mate. You know, these guys aren't Christians. They're from the left. And yet, you know, we're trying to work together and see what we can come up with that's going to, you know, I mean, look, you know, they have safety people appointed to go over and check ship safety and all the rest of it. I mean, why the fuck can't they appoint a people trafficking person? You know, they create a job, get a guy on each boat, every boat, and does nothing else but check containers and make sure they're not trafficking. You know, why not? That's one. That's only me. That's Comrade John, right? One job creates a job, creates safety, you know, quality assurance and all the rest of it. You've got someone there and his job to do nothing else but keep that ship clean. Okay. Thanks for your time, guys. Sorry, this went way overboard, mate. Strike stuff in order. Show me the money. Show me the votes, man. Come on, give it to me. But it's going well. Over $5 grand. Keep going, folks. You are really starting to impress me. I mean, I thought.
Look at it now. He's trying to give it a bit of slack because we're falling off. There. There's our smoke. There's our smoke. That's our racket 100% for sure.
Look at the container. Look at it.
Oh, fucking look at the container. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Don't scream.
Sorry.
Patrick, you old. You want to get a heart attack?
Oh, he's getting it over. You're right. It's going in the drink. It's going to hit the water.
He's dropping. He's going to hit.
You fucking kidding. Oh, fuck.
See it the side of the ship? Oh. Wow.
That is a really serious incident, man.
They just asked us to come back in. Right up.